Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Sagittarius, June 2, 2025. Get ready for a whole new cycle of life lessons to come your way. This is because the great taskmaster planet, mighty Saturn, will now be much more sweetly positioned in the heavens for your fire sign. This will continue for a few months and become more prominent from February 2026 until April 2028 as he orbits within the skies of your solar house of expansion. Saturn is the planet that teaches us our most important life lessons, and right now, he will begin to introduce you to think outside of the box and build the life of your dreams. When it comes to your personal and romantic life, this is a period where you and a significant other or new sweetheart may see eye to eye about dedication to spirituality. Use this as a component to grow closer as you venture upon new journeys. When the boss hands out new assignments, hide out wherever you can. You need to stick with what you have for now. Too much is going on, so feel good about saying no. When we feel confident, it's tempting to give advice, or in many cases, to start taking care of others. Be careful, this can be dangerous. There is no certainty that our health tomorrow will be the same as today. We must always maintain a humble attitude and serve our bodies each day. That natural human laziness can be overcome with a tiny bit of discipline. Avoid taking care of others in place of yourself. If you live according to this maxim, you will ultimately be a better friend, as you will be available and strong in times of crisis and need. Don't be too surprised if you find yourself thinking about ways to better organize your life and home today. This is a common result of a vibration, and this can make for an opportune time to act on those thoughts. If you haven't reviewed your goals or agenda lately, consider doing so. If you don't have kind of organization system yet, get one started. Time management can make all the difference in the chaos level in your day-to-day life. The moon's return to Leo today is a monthly event and the chance that you get every 4 weeks to check in and become more emotionally engaged and aware. While that is still the case, this last visit before Mars leaves is going to give you a better read on the warrior planet's influence on where to channel his passions, drive, warrior, and competitive spirit. This will also see the moon form a friendly aspect to the 6 planets now in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, including Venus, the planet of love, who is heading into her last weekend there. As the moon returns for its monthly visit to Leo, its clash with Pluto in your relationship sector is a given and will be until the planet of change and transformation leaves in 2044. With so much ongoing focus on your relationships, this is key to maintaining the right balance between your own and your relationship needs. Meanwhile, this will put the moon in harmony with Venus, just as the planet of love is heading into her last weekend in an adventurous part of your chart. Sagittarius, ideas spark like wildfire, catch the ones that matter. Your quote of the day: not all freedom is found by running. Your color of the day is cobalt blue, inspired and focused. Lucky numbers: 2, 10, 17. A philosophical shift may change your priorities. Adventure calls, but it might be inward this time. Wisdom comes through restraint. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 2, 2025. Today's energy comes with a quiet but steady hum, a kind of calm that settles in after the first wave of new month excitement. If yesterday felt like a leap or a beginning, today invites you to ground that energy, take your time, and start noticing the small steps that begin to build something meaningful. Sometimes we get caught up in the idea that change must be loud or immediate, but the cards today suggest that real growth often begins in the quiet, with presence and intention. The cards drawn for today are the Hermit, Page of Cups, 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and Strength. We begin with the Hermit, a beautiful card for reflection, solitude, and inner guidance. This doesn't mean isolating yourself, it means tuning in. You may feel the urge today to pull back from noise, take a break from constant stimulation. or even just enjoy your own company more deeply. The Hermit reminds us that clarity doesn't come from outside, it comes from listening to your own truth. Maybe you've been wrestling with a decision or feeling a little unsure of where you're headed. That's okay. Instead of pushing for answers, take a walk, journal, sit with a cup of tea and your thoughts. Let your inner light guide you. Often, we already know what we need, we just have to slow down enough to hear it. Next, the Page of Cups brings in gentle emotional openness. This card often arrives when we're being nudged to reconnect with wonder, creativity, and vulnerability. Today might hold a small surprise, a heartfelt message, a moment of affection, or even an unexpected inspiration. The Page of Cups is playful and soft, like the first warm breeze of spring. If you find yourself daydreaming or feeling more sensitive than usual, don't push it away. Let it in. It's your heart stretching. Maybe today is the day to write that poem, text someone you've been thinking about, or simply allow yourself to feel whatever comes up. Be curious, not critical, with your emotions. The Four of Wands brings a spark of celebration and stability. It speaks of coming home to yourself and enjoying the beauty of what you've already built. Maybe you're seeing progress in a project, or you're reconnecting with people who feel like family. This card reminds us that joy doesn't always require a grand occasion, it's often found in shared meals, meaningful conversations, or even just cleaning your space and lighting a candle at the end of a long day. Think about what home feels like to you, not just physically, but emotionally. Who or what helps you feel grounded and free at the same time? Make space for those things today. Now we shift to the Seven of Pentacles, a card of patience and long-term vision. It shows a gardener pausing, hands on hips, looking over the plants they've been tending. That might be you today. Maybe you're deep in something that's taking time, a creative process, a relationship, a career goal, or even healing from something hard. This card says, the work you're doing is not wasted. It may feel slow, but growth is happening beneath the surface. Don't dig up your seeds to see if they're sprouting. Keep showing up with love, with effort, with hope. The rewards are on their way, and today is a good day to recognize how far you've already come. And finally, strength. Not the kind that flexes or fights, but the quiet strength of compassion, courage, and persistence. This card often shows a person gently taming a lion, not through force, but through trust and gentleness. Maybe there's something in your life right now that feels a little raw or wild. Maybe it's your own inner critic, or a challenge that won't let up. The Strength card tells you that you don't have to be loud to be powerful. Your softness, your patience, your resilience, those are your superpowers today. You can meet whatever comes with grace. Together, these cards weave a quiet but beautiful message. Today is about pausing to hear your own wisdom, staying open-hearted to beauty and connection, finding joy in small wins, trusting the long game, and knowing your inner calm is your strength. If this reading resonates with you, I'd love to hear what part of it spoke the loudest. Are you feeling the introspection of the Hermit, the sweetness of the Page of Cups, or the resolve of strength? Is there something you're patiently nurturing in your life right now that's just starting to bloom? Let's hold space for each other in the comments. Your experience might mirror someone else's. And your voice matters. Today, give yourself permission to slow down without guilt, to celebrate without needing a reason, and to trust yourself a little more deeply than yesterday. The path forward doesn't always have to be fast. Sometimes, it just has to be real. Sending you warmth and encouragement as we continue into this new month, one grounded, heartfelt step at a time.